Alrighty, squad, what is up? What is up? Here we are, first video after breaking 20,000 subscribers. So thank you to everybody out there that commented, liked, subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate the hate too. Y'all don't know how much you fuel me to keep doing what I do. Pissing somebody off, you must be doing something right. Anyway, here we are today back at City Hall to file the MPIA request with the proper wordage, because apparently the city attorney thinks they don't have to fulfill our requests because we didn't give someone's first name on it. And it's like, that's what I was asking for in the request, was the person's name. They try to be like, oh, we don't know what window worker you're talking about. That's a private security company. They don't have anything to do with the city. So we're here to get Miss BRIANNA's information, and we're also here to get a copy of the MOU between this security department and the city of Annapolis. And we'll also be going over to the county attorneys to file a PO request for the MOU between the county and Watkins Security over there. So, as always for me, make sure they respect our rights, film in public and publicly accessible areas. They treat us with respect, and then they don't harass us. But let's get into it. Finance office, cashier, security sign. Okay. And his company name is Defensor Security.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
As you can see, the sign's been taken down, obviously. I guess the mayor realized that he doesn't have the ability to...
What can I help you with?
Yep, so I gotta file these new PO requests. Apparently, I was not thorough in my investigation of who was working at the window. Apparently, in asking for the person's name and information, I somehow had to have their first name, okay, or be able to identify them by first name in order to get their name.
Oh, okay.
It didn't make much sense to me either, but I went ahead.
Water billing, so I'm not sure what.
I got you, but I found her name, so So I need to file both of those. If I could have those stamped as like receipt.
Just give me one moment.
Gotcha. Appreciate you. So yeah, as you can see, the sign has been taken down, squad. That's why we do what we do, these small battles right here. It lets the city know that they don't have authority to just put up unconstitutional signs and do whatever they feel like doing. The mayor can't just put up a sign because he wants to. There's a process for these sort of things. Would Neil Armstrong say, one small step for man, one giant leap for we the people?
Hey,
how you doing?
Have you been helped?
Yeah, she's I think making copies for me.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Just gonna scan them in and get you a copy.
Awesome, thank you. Mr. Corey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. The people love you. Mr. Corey's a star out there. The people love him.
Is there anything else you need help with, or are you just waiting for those papers?
Yeah, I'm waiting for those, and I gotta get some information on like the next open assembly council meeting.
Oh, okay.
Some things like that. Now, would I go upstairs to the office to get those?
Let me ask him. I'm not
I got
sure.
you. I got you.
You're talking about the next council meeting?
Like the next meeting that's open to the public up here in the council chambers. You guys will have like the assemblies, huh?
What time is it, Katie? 7 p.m. tonight?
Tonight? Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Here you go, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Corey.
I'll scan this and get this over to Ashley.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Okay. Alrighty. So then tonight at 7 o'clock, we will come back and check out the open office city council meeting. And that will be held here in the Mayor J. John T. Chambers Jr. council chambers. Alrighty. So I will go in here and ask them on how I can start the process of getting a speed bump put on a public city street. I do know you work here. You know these ears do more than look good on the side of my face, correct? Hello? Okay. Luckily, I printed out the papers I needed to say y'all can't do this. Hello? Maybe they don't hear me knocking. Hello? Oh, there's somebody. Hello, I see you. Can you open the door, please, and thank you? They're all walking around. Is this where the mayor and the city manager can be found? But for some reason, they're just gonna lock the door on people. I'm sorry, what was that? What was that, sir? Can you hear it? It's the winds of change.
Shh. Do you hear that? It's the winds of change. You hear it? You hear the winds of change? What a creep. One of these days, I am really gonna let you teach that guy a lesson.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? It's not gonna look good at the council meeting tonight. Hello? I can see you guys in there. Can I get some service, please? Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, do you know how I would go about starting the process of trying to get a speed bump on a city road, on a city public roadway?
Either planning and zoning.
Okay.
BRIANNA.
Right, sorry. I ultimately had, where I just moved down here off of Forest Drive, there's been 4 accidents in the last 2 years on that road from people just flying around a bend, and then someone just totaled my car. So I was trying to...
It's got to be either planning and zoning and public works.
Public Works, okay.
So I'm assuming planning and zoning because I think they have to do an engineering study.
Okay.
Like, I know how the county does it. I don't know how
They'll
they
run
do
the
it.
test and see,
how many
speed
cars and
yeah.
And then once they do that, but yeah, I think planning and zoning.
Okay. Do you know where that's located at?
Here, walk me.
I got you. I was trying to ask them. I know. I get that people don't like the camera and stuff.
So if you come out this way, unfortunately, because the garage is down, you're gonna have to go either left or right.
And then come.
The building is over. It's 145 Gorman Street. It's off Main Street.
Okay.
You don't.
Gorman is like technically right behind, it's, God, what's that, Acme? It's like the street that runs right behind Acme.
I'll point you.
I got you.
I forgot there's not a window up here.
Oh, okay. I know, I saw they took that garage down too. It's crazy.
Is that garage older than that?
I know, that's why I was like, man, that thing's been there forever.
So yeah, so usually you can walk straight from here over, but because of construction, you gotta walk away around.
Around, okay. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't been able to see this angle of it.
That's Gorman Street.
Okay, that building right, yeah. With the same kind of like windows like this on that side. Yeah, I got you.
So you're gonna go.
Oh, my man, I got you. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. I didn't see the little wall thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around the Gorman Street down there and get it all done. As always, superhero Mr. Corey coming in to save the day. That man needs a promotion, a raise, and any other type of upwards movement in this hierarchy of jobs over here at City Hall. He needs to be catapulted to the top of those. That man should be handling HR relations for the city, because at this point, he's better at it than any of them. Hey, how you doing? Good. I just came over here from City Hall. I'm trying to figure out the process of getting a speed bump put on a city public roadway, specifically in front of my house, right by an elementary school.
Okay, I think we need to talk to Public Works.
Public Works, okay, cool. We weren't sure. He said either planning and zoning or Public Works. We weren't sure which one.
Public Works is second floor.
Second floor, awesome, thank you. Public Works. Cool. So, do I use this door or the other door?
For what?
To get help from Public Works.
You can come in here.
Awesome. Appreciate you. Oh, here's the window. Yeah, I'm looking to start the process on like getting a speed bump put in on a city roadway. How would I go about doing that?
We don't actually put speed bumps in anymore. I don't know if we ever put them in. I guess the request would need to be put in through iWorks on the city's website for it to go to the appropriate person for evaluation.
And you said that was called what?
iWorks.
iWorks.
On the city's website, there's a submit a request.
Okay.
And that's where you would put
through
that.
iWorks. Okay. Alrighty.
So,
but you guys don't
I think it's like talk to my city.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but
all right.
As far as I know, we don't install those for. And I'm not sure the reason why. So
I got you.
So.
I got you.
All right.
I thought at first you meant like they don't get installed at all. You just meant the city isn't the one that handles the installation.
No, we don't put them in at all anywhere. I'm not sure really of any speed bumps that we have in. Like, there's a whole traffic study that's got to be completed.
Conducted and stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of stuff like that. So,
yeah.
And I would say that's the place to start, or talk to your older person.
I got you. Alrighty. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Do you know who the older person for, like, right by Tyler Heights Elementary would be? What ward that would be considered? I just moved to the city.
Tyler Heights, is that off Janwall?
Yeah, yep, yes, sir. Right off, like, Forest and Janwall, Hilltop.
I'm not even sure which ward that is. That might be Ward 5?
Okay. Where can I find, like,
It might be. I'm not entirely sure.
I got you.
You'll be able to find that on the city's website, Annapolis.gov.
I got you.
Right.
But I can't find it anywhere else, like, in person? I gotta go in there?
I mean, you can go over to City Hall over on Duke.
Oh,
They would be able to help you a little bit better than I would.
I got you. I was just there. All right.
Permits for right away, so.
I got you, brother. All right. Have a good one. Okay, so we will have to go back over to City Hall and get that information. And then this is the Human Resources Administration Training Center. Okay. How you doing?
Hello.
So it said Administration Training Center. Do you guys do like the training for all city employees, or like only the ones in this building, or?
No, we have someone, departments usually do their own training. We have someone, a training administrator.
Okay.
That they contact.
Okay, because I've had a few issues. No, I just filed these at City Hall. I've had a few issues with city employees recently, and the way they treat people and the way they conduct themselves in the course of their duty, and then also a few Annapolis City police officers trying to insinuate that they don't have the authority to, or the jurisdiction to arrest somebody for federal crimes, when I blatantly have it all printed out right here that not only do they have the right and the jurisdiction to, but they're supposed to. Is actually their duty, their job, their obligation to do so. So I'm just trying to figure out why these city employees are acting the way they are, and then why the police officers are allowing it and pretending that I'm the issue and passing my private information around to public employees, but trying to hide their own.
I can have you speak with Claudia Barber.
Okay.
She's just in there. I'm just seeing.
I got you.
Somebody in there for a second, but
I got you.
Have you talk to her and see if she can help you?
Okay.
Ready to call her.
Because I tried over at City Hall, but they just locked the door and then tried to like not come help me, which again is also part of this, whole thing about not being able to do that. And
Yeah, let me see if we can get her.
I got you. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, sure.
Appreciate you.
She's calling in now.
Awesome. Okay. This isn't conspiracy against rights. That's deprivation, and these are federally protected activities.
Oh, thanks. All right, son. She'll be right with you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
How you doing, Miss Barber? How you doing? Just to let you know, I am recording this, so if you don't feel comfortable going into your office, you'd rather have this conversation out here in the hallway, we can definitely do that.
What's going on?
But I'm also having
I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi.
All of my First Amendment protected activities are also guaranteed on Facebook, even though it's a private corporation, because the city chooses to open a social media. That's the same as being a public forum. So deleting my comments and trying to hide from the situation isn't making it any better. But when I try and go to rectify it at City Hall, they want to, like I said, tell their employees to shut the window, lock the door, hide your badge, don't give him any information. You should have shut the window and walked away when he came up at 12:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, so this is our human resources
Hi.
manager.
Awesome. How you doing? Miss
good,
Trisha
I'm
Hopkins.
good.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. So yeah, I was just explaining to her I've been really having some issues the last couple of weeks with City Hall, its employees over there, Defense or Security, and the finance
okay.
window people, also Ashley Leonard and her truancy and her
What do you mean
blatant-
by truancy?
She's truant in her duties.
Oh,
She's
okay.
truant in her duties as city attorney.
So are you
in
here to
providing
make a...
MPIA requests. So I'm here to, well, I'm just coming over here to Human Resources because like
Sure.
I told Miss Barbara when I was over there at the other place and I tried to make the requests or the complaints over there, they wanted to lock the door and sit behind it and go, he doesn't know you work here, just flip your badge over and walk
No,
out.
I'm
Don't
kinda
give him any
surprised at
service.
that, but
I'm not. It's not the
Yeah.
first time it's happened, and it's
Okay.
not the first time it's happened to someone other than me.
okay.
So it's happened multiple times to myself over there, and as I was explaining to Miss Barbara, they are trying to not allow me people's information so I can properly redress my government for grievances while also passing around my private information, including my name, picture, address, make and model of my car, VIN number, license plate, information that they're not privy to that they are using the police department to get.
Is there
I
something
can't
that you
go look up
wanna
the VIN number of your car if I wanted to, or your car, or your
but
license
I'm
plate.
guess I hear you, but
So I'm trying, because this said that this was the training center, I'm trying to find out how it is that I put in a request to make sure that these employees are retrained and trained properly to handle these situations in the future. So as I
So-
told Ms. Barbara, nobody ever has to be subjected to what I am going through right now.
Okay.
Because for someone, not to give out too much personal information, but I got some shit going on. So to have to deal with this on top of it adds a lot of stress onto my health that I don't need right now.
I see.
And it could totally be avoided by simply people that we elect and appoint to do jobs by doing them.
okay.
That's the issue here. It's like it's not a private company.
So is that
I'm-
information you want to put in writing to us? Is that, I mean, how do you want?
I can put it in writing. I just
I
happen
think
to
that
be
would
over.
be helpful
I
to
happen to
us.
be over at Public Works, so I just saw the door. I figured
Okay.
I'd come in and ask
Sure.
the processes
Well,
and things like that.
I'd say we're open door, but in COVID times, we
I
haven't
know, it
been
gets
quite
weird.
as open as we
Yep.
would love to be.
I know.
But, you know, we
I
are,
just feel like now we're just going to push this pandemic right on to the future. I feel like COVID's just going to be, you know,
yeah.
a lot of the health department people are using COVID as an excuse to regulate how much work they do on a daily basis, and I don't appreciate
So
that.
we're
over
not
there.
trying to do that at all.
I got you.
You know, we actually did quite a bit of redirect. And the unfortunate result has been, it's not as easy to come through the door as it used to
As it
be.
used-
But you're
exactly.
certainly welcome. If there's something
Thank
that
you, Miss
you
Claudia.
need, if you would like to put that in writing, we have,
Yeah, I can type
and
it up.
Claudia, by her card, is showing you that she's our employee relations administrator as well. And
and can
that
I
doesn't
send
mean you
that-
can't talk to me,
I
but
got you.
that's officially what Claudia does here.
Okay. And can I send that typed up thing to this?
Yeah,
the CA?
this
Yes,
Okay,
email
I
address.
got you.
absolutely
Yes,
can.
I got you.
There's also, we have a human relations commission.
Okay.
It's better if it's employee related that you have your concerns with, that you address them to us.
Exactly.
But if it's kind of a citizen related matter that's happens within the city of Annapolis, we have a human relations commission that also has a duty to investigate
Okay, that's pretty cool.
complaints that are discriminatory in nature.
I got you.
So they
I
have
will
to
be
follow
going-
their own legal
They have-
mandate.
Yeah,
precedent.
they
Yeah, I
have-
got you.
yeah,
There's
they
like a
have a statement
whole.
of
Yeah.
I got you.
But we
Whole
want to make sure
process
that
for it.
whatever you have concerns about, you put it in a format that we then have your factual information to corroborate or to, you know,
And it's
to
all right,
investigate.
yeah.
And we have.
You don't have to
ability.
think back. What did he say? Now you have it in right.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
Yep.
Thank
I'm
you
very
for phrasing
thorough
it
in.
that
I
way.
got you. I got you. Alrighty. Well,
It's just way better for us if we can
do it that
move
way.
it from that direction. I mean, if
Okay.
you have, I mean,
Well, I will
clearly
be going
we
to the
follow-
city meeting tonight at 7. I know there's an open city meeting tonight, so I
There's
will be
a
going
city
to
council
that
meeting,
to
yes.
try and voice my opinion there as well. But like I said, they
Yeah,
want to just
during
lock
the-
the door on me and stuff over there. So
Well, I feel that, well, I don't know. I'll
know.
just say I don't know.
No, I know.
So
Yeah,
it's
I'm not.
better
I
that if
got
you
you.
tell us what your concerns were, and then we can investigate those concerns and address them appropriately.
Awesome, thank you. I just didn't want to come over here with like a whole typed up thing and drop it down and y'all be like, oh, we have nothing to do with that. I'm so sorry. Now that I know that
Oh,
this
no.
is a
No, we
department that
wouldn't-
can help with something.
I just want you to let you know, we never take the opinion that we have nothing to do with it. We kind of pride ourselves in this office of making sure that we've had people that come in and looking for help in genealogy searches. We don't want to turn people away from resources. We want to make sure that we find the right resources to direct people to.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Alrighty.
Thank you, ladies. Y'all have a nice one.
All right,
Enjoy your week. I know it's only Monday.
All right.
Have a good one. Okay, so we will also go back to City Hall tonight and go to the proper meeting at 7 p.m. We will type all this out, bring it back for these ladies, give them the proper information, and let them do what they do. Y'all can say, oh, they don't care, and they were just appeasing you so you would get out of there, this or that, and that's fine. That's fine. At least they, if that is true, at least they did that much, because most folks don't even, how you doing, sir? Most folks don't even do that much for you, so we appreciate those ladies, Miss Barbara and Miss Tricia. I believe it said Tricia.
Anybody else like to come forward? Thank you. Come forward, state your full name and address.
How you doing, folks? I would state my name, but unfortunately you've already passed around my picture with my name on it to all of the local government offices and stuff like that, so you all are very well aware of who I am. But for these folks, my name is, and I just moved down here 2 months ago. I've had a lot of run-ins with your office, down here specifically, your guards, your finance workers, and the people here when trying to request public information, which is a Maryland Public Information Act request, which is a constitutionally protected activity. It's also a state protected activity as well. I would like to point out, and I have these if you guys want to make copies, of 18 U.S. Code 245, 18 U.S. Code 242, and 18 U.S. Code 241. 242 says, whoever under color of any law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured or protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or to different punishments, pains, or penalties on account of such person being an alien, or by any reason of his color, race, than or prescribed for the punishment of citizens, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both. A constitutional protected right. I have the right to redress my government for grievances. That means when any of these employees up here or any of your city employees do something that I don't like, I have a right to redress my government for grievances. I come thorough when I do my redresses. So I file PIA requests, Maryland Public Information Act requests, because some people pretend they don't know the acronym. I make sure that I come with receipts. When I fill them out, which one of you is Ashley Leonard? Is Ashley Leonard up here tonight? City Attorney Ashley Leonard?
No.
No? Okay, cool. Because these are the people that want to make me give out my name and all of my private information, which is a violation of the state statute when required or when requesting public information. Then you guys like to say things like, oh, we don't have a contract with the people down there, sorry, at the desk stand or the guard stand, or they're not subjected to the same things. You guys have an MOU, I just requested it today, with Defense or Security. Therefore, they are also subject to all the same regulations as other county employees. But to allow the people in this building to intimidate, harass, and oppress people that are trying to exercise constitutional rights is not okay. I was in this building today. You know that, sir, because you told your employees to shut the door, lock it, and take your badge off because he doesn't know you work here.
I want to be clear, it's not his voice that says that comment, but everything else apparently comes down from the mayor. So if they've been given that directive, it's coming from his mouth.
I do know you work here. Is that how you, this is all on video. I have a YouTube channel where I post all of my dealings with this city council and with this building specifically. It's all for the record. I come here to access information and services that my tax dollars go to provide for me, and this is how you people treat us. And I say us because other citizens would get the same treatment. Last week when I was in here, you, sir, put up a sign that said there was no photography downstairs in the public areas. Where is that sign at now, sir? It wasn't there when I came in today, but yet you guys tried to argue and even call the Annapolis City Police Department on me for simply trying to file a PIA request, have it stamped as received, and returned to me. Basic procedures. I don't care about this beep. Basic procedures.
1 more minute, thank you.
That's fine. Like, I don't care about the beat. This will be like Leonardo DiCaprio when he wins his Oscar, and I go on for a couple extra minutes if I have to. Because when I came here today to get help, and when I've come here 3 other times to get help, you guys have tried to lock the door. You tried to intimidate, bully, harass, oppress, and call law enforcement officers on me. So unfortunately, now, in front of all of these witnesses, is when I will make my statements, is when I will do my business, sir. Because apparently, at any other time, during business hours on a business day is not okay, according to you guys. I want to bring up here 18 U.S. Code 242, which makes it conspiracy to conspire against someone's rights. If 2 or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or because of his having so exercised the same, or if 2 or more persons go in disguise on the highway or on the premises of another with intent to prevent or hinder his free exercises of enjoyment of any right or privilege so secured. And it goes on this whole thing about what you'll be fined. The fine shall be under this title or imprisoned no more than 10 years or both. And if death results from the acts committed in violation of this section, because no deaths committed. But you guys are committing oppression. Where is it right here? Sorry, I wish I had, set my stuff up a little better.
Thank you.
I didn't know this was going on today.
That's an extra.
Awesome, yeah. So then I'll go to my next page right here, 18 U.S. Code 245, sir.
I think you have the same rights as everybody else for 3.5 minutes, please.
Some people went on for a little bit longer, sir. Some people went on for a little bit longer. I'm the last one. No one else is going up after me. It's okay. Yeah, if people wish to leave, they can leave.
We have let you go on.
Whoever, whether or not acting under color of law, by force or threat of violence, willfully injures, intimidates, or interferes with, or attempts to injure, intimidate. What did this gentleman just do back here?
That is enough? That is enough, thank you.
Did he not intimidate someone when they spoke up against him?
What have I said that's infactual?
Excuse me, sir.
No, if he's gonna claim that I said something.
Sir. I have the floor. I have the floor.
Dallas, there's not a debate. This is public testimony. We appreciate your testimony. Thank you so much.
Mr. Mayor. I'm not going to go back and forth, but I had the floor. Thank you.
Alderman Pindell Charles.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Pace.
Yeah, thank
Mr.
you.
Mayor, I'm not going to go back and forth with this gentleman
Mr.
on public
Pace,
testimony. He's had his 3
Pace.
minutes. He should submit his testimony and sit down.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pace. If you could submit those. We appreciate that. Give those to Kia. We thank you.
Where's the proof of your accusations?
Please, whoever that was. Okay, next up is Michelle Salmon. Sorry, Michelle, I'm just going to ask these guys to go outside. If you're going to talk, please. Why don't you keep quiet? Okay. You in the blue shirt, do you want me to get you removed? No, but you have to, we've given you 4 minutes. We've given you more time than anyone else. So if you,
okay, well, because when I come here during business hours on a business day to get help, you want to lock the door and call the police on me, sir.
What you're talking about, but
so
we've let you in.
What other time is acceptable to get help from you, sir?
I'm gonna ask you to finish up. We're gonna let you finish. Just finish, but be quick.
Okay, well, because I was trying, but you keep interrupting me, because now I would have been done probably 2 minutes ago.
You're asking questions of the council.
Sir.
Please finish up. Continue.
When can I set an appointment with you to come in and have an actual discussion? Because
I'll
3
have a
minutes
coffee
is
with
not
you.
long enough for me to
I'll
discuss
have a coffee with you anytime you want. I'm not.
I don't want to drink coffee, sir. I don't want to drink coffee. I want to come in and actually discuss
We will
serious
set up a
things going
meeting
on.
with you, yes.
With your employees in this building, with the federal statutes that you guys are in violation of,
Yeah.
and your oppression of people's civil liberties.
Okay. So we're going to let you finish and you can go.
What's that?
Thank you.
Yeah, I was almost done talking to him. I'm sorry. I didn't catch what you last said, sir.
So are you finished?
Yeah, about that appointment. When can I set that
So
up?
we can set up through the mayor's office. Yes. I talk to everybody.
Okay, I tried that though, but.
Well, I will talk. I'm away next week, but after that, when I get back.
I've tried for a couple of weeks, sir, so.
Well, I didn't know
I don't really
that,
know
but
what
I will
else to
talk
do
you.
than to
Yeah.
come here and have this conversation in person.
Okay, I'd like to have an in-person conversation.
I would love to.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
Okay, but no meeting set up or anything?
Not right here, but we will set it up for
Okay.
you. Make a request.
All right, because like I said, I've tried that. You guys don't do that.
Okay. Well, I will make sure it happens.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.